What is up, Tenken fam? Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the hottest gaming news hitting your screens right now. We've got a rapid-fire montage of epic announcements, and you are not going to want to miss a second of this. First up, get ready to supercharge your Game Pass library, because Microsoft is dropping a massive wave of new titles, including the highly anticipated Visions of Mana and the action-packed Deep Rock Galactic. Survivor. And if that wasn't enough, the critically acclaimed roguelike Hades is making its triumphant return to Game Pass, just in time for its sequel's big debut. We're talking about more ways to play, more worlds to explore, and more reasons to stay glued to your screen. But it's not all good news for gamers. In a move that has the modding community on edge, Nintendo is taking a firm stance in a Japanese court, arguing that fan-made modifications should not be considered prior art. This could have massive implications for how game mechanics are patented and protected moving forward. And finally, we're diving deep into how you can actually get paid to play. That's right, we're breaking down the best credit card strategies to maximize your cash back and rewards on all your Game Pass purchases this October. Don't touch that dial, and make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss an update. Let's go. Game Pass gets a huge September boost. Get ready to expand your digital library, because Microsoft is rolling out the red carpet for September with a massive influx of new games hitting Xbox Game Pass. Leading the charge are highly anticipated titles like Visions of Mana, the next installment in the Mana series, and the addictive co-op roguelike Deep Rock Galactic. Survivor. These aren't just small additions, they're major draws for gamers looking for fresh experiences. The Game Pass library is set to become even richer with the return of the beloved roguelike, Hades. This move is particularly timely as its highly anticipated sequel, Hades II, is also launching soon in early access. While Hades II is already available on Windows and Mac, its console release, including on Nintendo Switch, is just around the corner, though a PS5 and Xbox release date remains unconfirmed. Beyond these headliners, subscribers can look forward to the Xbox version of Frostpunk 2, the chaotic physics sandbox game Wobbly Life, and the co-op roguelike Sworn. Adding to the excitement, SOPA Tale of the Stolen Potato, a narrative adventure, is set to be a Day 1 edition on October 7th. Furthermore, October 11th will see Cities: Skylines, Remastered, Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Warhammer 40,000, Darktide joining the Game Pass core library. For the ultimate gaming enthusiasts, Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass members will also gain early access to the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 open beta from October 2nd to 8th. However, it's not all new arrivals, as 4 games, including Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, and Terra Invicta, will be departing the service on September 30th. The gaming community is buzzing with excitement over the sheer volume and quality of games arriving on Game Pass. Fans are particularly thrilled about the return of Hades and the inclusion of Visions of Mana, calling it one of the strongest Game Pass lineups in recent memory. Analysts suggest this strategic rollout of diverse titles aims to retain existing subscribers and attract new ones by offering a constantly evolving and high-value library. This is just the beginning of what's new in gaming. Don't go anywhere, because next, we're diving into how you can actually profit from your gaming habits. Maximize your Game Pass spending this October. October is shaping up to be a massive month for Xbox Game Pass, but before you dive into the new lineup, let's talk about making your money work for you. Gamers are discovering smart ways to earn cash back and rewards on their subscriptions and purchases, turning playtime into profit time. With a host of new titles confirmed for October, gamers are advised to leverage rewards credit cards for their Game Pass subscriptions, add-ons, and hardware purchases. The Prime Visa card is highlighted for its strong rewards on Amazon purchases, making it ideal for buying digital game codes or accessories. Its $0 annual fee and 5% back on Amazon.com purchases offer significant value, especially for those who frequently shop on the platform. For the dedicated Xbox ecosystem players, the Xbox MasterCard presents a compelling option. This card boasts a $0 annual fee and offers an impressive 5x points on eligible digital Microsoft Store products, alongside bonus points on streaming services and dining. It's tailored for users who consistently spend within the Microsoft and Xbox sphere, making it a perfect companion for Game Pass enthusiasts. For those who prefer a straightforward approach, the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card offers a consistent 2% cash rewards on all purchases with no annual fee. This simplicity appeals to gamers who want to earn rewards without the complexity of tracking different bonus categories. The card also includes valuable perks like cell phone protection and a welcome bonus, adding further value to everyday spending. Gamers are actively discussing these strategies on forums and social media, sharing tips on how to best utilize credit card rewards to offset the cost of their gaming habits. Financial experts note that by strategically using the right credit cards, players can effectively reduce the net cost of their Game Pass subscription and other gaming expenses, effectively leveling up their wallets. Saving money while gaming is smart, but what happens when a gaming giant like Nintendo takes a controversial stance that could impact creators worldwide? Find out next. Nintendo's controversial stance on game mods sparks outrage. In a move sending shockwaves through the gaming community, Nintendo has taken a contentious position in a Japanese court, arguing that fan-made game modifications should not be recognized as prior art. This legal battle could redefine intellectual property rights in gaming and put countless fan creators at risk. The core of the issue lies within Nintendo's ongoing legal dispute with Palworld developer Pocket Pair. According to reports from the Tokyo District Court, Nintendo is actively pushing to exclude mods from being considered prior art, a fundamental concept in patent law. Prior art refers to any evidence that an invention already existed before a patent was filed, and it can be used to invalidate a patent. Pocket Pair has been using examples of mods, like a Pokémon-themed mod for Dark Souls 3 called Pocket Souls, to argue that Nintendo's claimed mechanics were not entirely original when their patents were filed in 2021. Nintendo's argument hinges on the idea that mods are derivative works, dependent on the original game's code, and therefore shouldn't be used to challenge patents. However, legal experts like Florian Müller are calling this stance extreme and dangerous. Müller argues that mods often represent genuine innovation and that creators frequently draw inspiration from them. If Nintendo's position prevails, it could set a dangerous precedent, allowing game companies to patent mechanics that were first popularized or even created by the modding community, leaving modders vulnerable to legal action or exploitation. This could stifle creativity and discourage the very fan engagement that often breathes new life into games. The implications are far-reaching. Counter-Strike, for instance, began as a mod for Half-Life and grew into a massive franchise. Under Nintendo's proposed logic, such organic growth and innovation stemming from mods might be legally unprotected, allowing larger entities to claim ownership. This has led to widespread criticism, with many accusing Nintendo of hypocrisy, especially given their recent US patent for a simple auto-attack mechanic, and their own games featuring mechanics like base building, which has also been a hallmark of games like Palworld and Minecraft. The modding community and many industry observers are expressing deep concern, fearing that this legal maneuver could lead to a future where fan contributions are exploited rather than celebrated. The precedent set by this case could significantly impact the freedom and security of creators worldwide. From legal battles to massive game drops, we've covered a lot. But what if you missed out on a fan-favorite roguelike? We've got news on that next. Hades makes a glorious return to Game Pass. Get ready to dive back into the underworld, because the critically acclaimed roguelike, Hades, is officially returning to Xbox Game Pass on September 19th. This is fantastic news for subscribers eager to experience Zagreus's epic escape all over again. This isn't Hades' first stint on Game Pass. It was a beloved part of the service from August 2021 to 2022. Its return is perfectly timed with the launch of Hades II, which is also set to release its one version on Windows and macOS on the same day, September 19th. While Hades II is currently in early access on PC and Mac, its launch on Nintendo Switch on the 19th means players can experience the sequel on a console, with Xbox and PlayStation releases still pending confirmation from developer Supergiant Games. For those who may have missed out on the original Hades, its arrival on Game Pass is a treat. The game offers a compelling narrative depth rarely seen in the roguelike genre, featuring well-developed characters, addictive combat, and a story of a god-born prince attempting to break free from his father's realm. It's a phenomenal title that showcases the best of indie game development and provides hours of engaging gameplay. In addition to Hades, September 17th sees Call of Duty: Modern Warfare III 2023 arrive on the Game Pass standard tier, despite a lukewarm reception from critics and players alike. On September 18th, Game Pass Ultimate members can look forward to playing Frostpunk 2 on console via Xbox Series XS and cloud streaming, a title that originally launched on PC. The return of Hades is being met with widespread enthusiasm, with many fans expressing their excitement to revisit the original while eagerly anticipating the sequel. It's seen as a strategic move by Microsoft to bolster the Game Pass library with high-quality, award-winning titles that have a dedicated fanbase. We've covered epic game returns, massive library updates, and even financial gaming hacks. But what's the best way to remember all this incredible news? Stick around for the outro. And that wraps up another massive news update. We saw visions of Mana and Deep Rock Galactic, Survivor land on Game Pass, Hades' return to the service, Nintendo's controversial stance on mods, and tips to cash back on your gaming habits. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more gaming news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments below which news item excited you the most. And follow us on all our socials for daily updates.